What's up, you guys? So welcome back to my channel. I'm Ash, and we have another lunch with me today. And guess what? Today we have something from West Africa, and it's called chicken yassa. And it's actually one of my favorite West African dishes. Okay. So I wanted to have it on a date with you today. Okay. First and foremost, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And so, first things first, let me just pour some of this because I am thirsty. This is called Bissap, and it's just basically a homemade hibiscus drink, and it's full of antioxidants, and it's really delicious. Since they use hibiscus flowers, like sometimes people put mint, sometimes they put pineapple, like depending on how someone wants to make it, it's just different. And it's called different things in different countries in West Africa, but Senegal calls it bisap. And I think I've been told, I'm not, don't quote me on this, but I think it's also been called or like referred to as the Kool-Aid of West Africa, but I don't know because it's much, much, much healthier than that. But cheers to us because we deserve it. So let me just go ahead and take a sip because oh my god. Ooh, it's so good. I love it. I could just drink so much of this. Like the only reason why I really don't drink a lot of this is because you can see the deep red color. I bleach my teeth. I'm not sure if my video that I have on here of how I bleach my teeth and everything is unlisted or if it's public now. But I have a video on here on how I get my teeth so white. And I use crushed white strips. And when you whiten your teeth, you kind of steer clear of things that are gonna muck it up. And things like deep red hibiscus is gonna stain your teeth over time. Not instantly. So I have it like from time to time, but it's I don't keep it in the house because of the fact that I don't want to mess with my teeth, but it's so good. I can't help but drink it sometimes. Mm, If you've never had it, if you've never had Bissap, aka Zobo, aka Sorel. Okay. So Yassa, as you can see, it's basically this. Ooh, ooh. Basically this chicken, and it comes with like a ton of caramelized onions. And this is just a really popular dish in Senegal. It's a traditional dish. And I actually have some fun facts about it to share with you guys. Let's see. Like, this is actually the sauce, and the sauce has a bunch of onions in it. And I just love the flavors that they use. Like, I'm not really sure what they use, um, but I know that it's a lot of lemon. I could see some carrots in there. It's definitely onion. Um, My mouth is watering like crazy right now. So, okay. The facts about it are it says that Yassa hails from Casamance in southern Senegal. Okay. It has gained popularity across West Africa. It reflects a blend of local traditions and French colonial influences, evident in the use of Dijon mustard and cooking techniques. Okay. Um, it's pretty it's pretty communal. like a lot of things in West Africa are. But it's pretty communal. So when people eat it, I think they kind of just put it in one big bowl and everybody just kind of like takes their portion. But I'm just gonna scoop out some of this white rice right here. This yummy white rice. Okay. Get some of that on there. Mm. The way my mouth is watering right now is just crazy. It's crazy. I can really get carried away with this dish, so I'm not gonna try to like overstuff myself, but really easy too. Let's see, do they put some chicken in here? I think they usually put chicken in here. So I'm gonna take, now that I have my white rice plated right here, I'm gonna take some of this onion sauce and just gonna put it on the rice. I was craving this so badly. Ooh. And I know there's some chicken down in here. Hold on, let me get it. I don't want to splash myself in the face and have chicken flying out at me. I might just have to take the chicken that's yeah, it's right there. It's just oh, that's a big one. That's a big one, guys. Okay, yeah, this is a gigantic piece of chicken in here. Okay. Look at it in all its goodness. Gonna take her, put her right here, and get even some more onions. Mm, and then I'm just gonna just drizzle it on there like that. The sauce is just really the star of the show, okay? So I'm gonna get even more and put some more on there. Mm, yum. It's just, it's so good. Oh my gosh. It tastes like pickled, caramelized onion. So let's see. So the flavor, it's sweet, tangy, savory, and spicy all at once. And let's see. Some people switch it up and they do use fish. I've never had fish yassa, but I do know that lamb it's also an option. And as I've talked about several times on here, I'm not the biggest lamb fan, but you know, I love chicken. Okay, me and chicken go together real bad, real bad. So I'm gonna give you the first scoop. Okay, give you the first bite. Get some of this beautiful chicken. You can see, look at it steaming up for us. Maybe I should use a fork. Smarter, not harder. And then I'm gonna get a little bit of rice on here for you. And of course, I can't leave off the onion. And so here you go. Ah, open up wide and say ah. Mmm. Get that chicken. It just looks very nice and well marinated because it is. Mm. This is so good. This is one of my favorite dishes. Mm, mm, mm. So, I definitely think that, I don't know if you've tried like West African food before or if you're interested in it, but If you've never tried West African food, I would highly recommend trying a Senegalese dish. Other dishes that I like that are Senegalese is something called tebujin, and it's basically Senegalese broken rice, and it's their version of jollof rice. And the Senegalese actually created and started jollof rice. They're the first ones to do it, and in my opinion, it's the best. I know that there's like jollof rice wars and everything, and people are just like, Nigeria has the best, Ghana has the best, no, Gambia, no, Senegal. Okay, a lot of different countries want that crown, but in my opinion, it goes to without negotiations. Like it's not up for debate, it's not up for discussion. It's Senegal. Okay, it's really good. So highly recommend you try it. So they have a dish called DB, and I like their chicken DB. I love this chicken yassa. So yeah, just try it out. Look up your closest Senegalese restaurant in your area and just give it a go. You won't be disappointed, especially if you like onions. It's like it's really like comfort food. It really is. Because the chicken is just so well marinated and seasoned. Then you have the sauce with the rice, and it's just a good feel good moment in your mouth? Mhm. Mm, mm. The chicken is just fall off the bone. I know they slow cooked it. Mm. Now, what I'm not a fan of is chicken skin. So whenever there's chicken skin in the scenario, I gotta move it out the way because it's a texture for me. I can't do chicken skin textures unless it's like fried. Like if it's fried, like Popeyes or something like that, or just really good fried crispy chicken skin, I can do that. But the baked chicken skin where it's like jiggly inside, I can't. Mm, wow, this is really busting. I was so excited to bring this to you guys today because I know, um, there's a lot of people who haven't tried Senegalese food and a lot of people who haven't really tried African food in general. So I was just really, really excited to bring this to you today. Let me give you another bite. Mm, yummy. See those onions, those caramelized onions, the carrot, that juicy red meat, that juicy chicken, and then that rice all in one scoop. Mm, mm. The plate was getting super heavy. But how are you guys doing today? Did you have lunch already? In my mind, you have your meal with you, and we're like eating together. So we're like on a date. That's what this is. Mm. Here, I'll give you another sip of the Bissap. Mm. Before I drink all of it. It's just so ridiculously good. I love that drink. Like whenever I go to the African store, I do kind of I get about like 3 or 4 bottles of it. And I also get, if they have it, if it's like fresh and homemade, I like to get the freshly made pineapple ginger juice because that really packs a punch, and that's really good for you. Ginger's really good for you. Isn't it good for like your immune system or something? The way it burns my mouth when I when I eat it, I mean when I drink it, the ginger, I know it's doing something. I feel like it's just like burning away bacteria that doesn't belong there. But then again, I mean, when you take shots of alcohol, alcohol also burns, and that is poison. But you know what I'm saying. You get the drift. Mm. Mm. Yummy, 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 yummy. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. I'm also really particular about my chicken, other than the skin as well. Like I try to avoid certain parts of it. So if you see me kind of picking at it, it's not because it's not amazing. It's just because I'm just weird. Ever since I was a little girl, whenever there would be chicken, I would avoid like the fatty parts, the skin, the veins, anything that looked like, gristle or anything like that. Just kind of navigate around it. So it's just me and my little nuances. But mm, yummy. I feel like normally the carrots are cooked a little more, where they're just a little bit softer. This one is a little slightly more crunchy, but it's fine. I don't mind it, but I think I prefer it to be a little softer. But it's okay. Everything else is perfection, you know. Mm, mm. So I didn't cook this at all. I actually Uber Eats. I did Uber Eats, and the restaurant's pretty far. So I just made sure that I tipped the Uber Eats driver very handsomely, because sometimes I think that when it comes to tipping our delivery drivers and stuff like I know some people just say, I didn't tell you to be a Uber Eats driver. I don't owe you no tip, whatever, whatever. But we have to realize that they work really hard and they go out of their way to bring us food at night, in the middle of the night, during the daytime, in traffic, when it's raining, sometimes when it's snowing, and they just work really hard. So I used to typically tip 20% regardless. But I saw something recently on social media, and I think it was on Threads. And there was some delivery drivers, and they were like talking about, their experiences with tipping and stuff like that. And they were telling some different stories. And from all those stories collectively, I was just like, you know what? Sometimes 20% isn't enough, because what if you order something that's like a pita wrap, right? So you order a pita wrap, and the pita wrap is like, those aren't really expensive. Those are just like, sometimes they're like $7 depending on where you get them from. So let's just round it up and say it's $10. So would you really tip them $2 to go get your food and everything? Because technically, when it comes down to um getting food to go. Like, let's say you call up Chili's and you order to go. Technically, what you're supposed to do is like give the bartender $2, like, and you pick up your food from them, and that's just to get to go. So for somebody to get into their car, drive, wait for your order, make sure that it's correct, then bring it all the way to your house from wherever they're bringing it from, you know, you start to think about how, okay, yes, the app pays them a certain amount, but it's like our responsibility as the person that's ordering the food to kind of look after them and consider how far they drove, the weather conditions, you know what I mean? And so that was like a life-changing moment. And so now when I order food from Uber Eats, or what's the other one? DoorDash. Typically I use Uber Eats though. But yeah, I definitely take into consideration all of that and I tip more now. I definitely tip more now, for sure. Just because I think about if I was in that situation, what would I want if I had to pick this food up from that's like 25 minutes away to bring it to this person in rush hour traffic or something like that. You know what I mean? Plus, it's Mother's Day and there's a lot of people out right now, so the traffic is just higher than normal on a Sunday, I think. So, it's good to consider. What do y'all think? I appreciate y'all for coming through too. Don't forget to double tap the screen, please. Don't forget to hit me with a couple thumbs ups if you can, please. I appreciate it. Mm, this is so good and flavorful. Like the Senegalese really did their big one with this. They really did their big one, and this dish is actually gaining popularity across Africa in general, probably because it's so darn flavorful and delicious. And I don't feel like this is one of those dishes where you have to have an acquired taste or anything like that. It's just like it's just really good. Have you guys ever tried African food before? Have you ever had any? Mm. 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 Let's see what's going on here. I feel like I can taste the pineapple in this one. Like I said, these are not all created equal. So a lot of times you'll have hibiscus leaves, um, pineapple, mint. Some people have put ginger in it. I can definitely taste a little mint. I can taste a little bit of pineapple. If they put ginger, they didn't really do it overwhelmingly. Like I've had some, like especially I had Zobo, which is like the Nigerian version of this hibiscus drink, of Bissap, and it was super gingery. It was just like, okay, let me just take a moment in between sips just to gather myself. But yeah, and this version is a little bit sweeter. Not sure if I appreciate it being like super sweet because I'm not like a super sweet girl like for my drinks and things like that. Like I don't really like to go too sweet. Even when it comes to like cocktails and stuff like that, I prefer, like my go-to would be like a reposado with club soda and a lime. Just simple, you know.
They don't always be our allies. They're not all our allies. Okay? It's given very much, I'm the hero and the victim, and I'm going to sit here and use my platform to antagonize and bully a black woman who simply
Okay, let me get some more rice up under here. I think I pretty much demolished all the rice. I need to get some more rice.
don't play the games with me, Keith Edwards. Mm. Play your games with your sad ass mother who should have swallowed. Okay? So there's another great say, oh, she's a sad woman.
And yeah, I'm out of rice. Let me get some more. Mmm. This is very filling. You guys know it doesn't take much for me to get full. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. How are y'all doing today? Y'all are awful quiet today. Don't be shy. What are y'all so quiet for? What are you guys doing looking at me? But no, I actually do the same things when I go on people's lives sometimes. I just sit and like observe. Don't really talk. I just drop like a double tap the screen and just enjoy what I'm looking at, and just there's no need to chat because there's no need to chat. So I totally get it. I be doing the same thing. This onion sauce is just unmatched. It's just like, is it vinegar? Let me see what's going on with these onions because it's so good. Okay, so the chicken is marinated in lemon juice, garlic, Dijon mustard, and spices. Then it's cooked with a ton of caramelized onions. The onions just taste like they're marinated in like vinegar or something like that. I don't know. They taste kind of pickled. Not only sweet, but just like a little pickly. And I just love pickled things, like I love pickles. And just everything pickled that you can imagine. Like I love it. Except for, I can't do pickled pig feet. I can't do pickled pig feet. I can't do pickled, I've never had a pickled egg, so I can't say I can't do it, but pickled pig feet, that's above me. Thank you, Eric. How are you? I don't know if you guys have ever tried pickled pig feet, but I know a lot of people who really, really like it, especially because I'm from the South. But it's just like, I think it's a visual thing for me. Like, first of all, the way that you buy it is crazy. Like, you go to a gas station typically, and you see it in like this big jar sitting on the counter by the cash register a lot of times. And it's this pink substance, and then you have a bunch of severed pig feet. And then it's just like they put, I guess it's just soaking in vinegar and like, a couple of seasonings and stuff, which is fine, but it's always just thrown me off, like all the way off. Thank you, Eric. Yes, guys, definitely thumbs up. Thumbs up. Because you love it here. You love it here. That's why you've been sitting here for so long with me. And I appreciate it. And I think something I'd be willing to try before I try pickled pig feet is I would try pickled eggs. Even though pickled eggs come in the same form, like when typically like in the South, I don't know if you've seen it before, but it's like this gigantic jar again with this mystery pink pickle juice. And then it's just like a bunch of eggs, a bunch of boiled eggs. And so, you know, I'll just like, I would try that. Because, you know, the texture, like, that's a familiar texture to me. So, biting into the egg, and then it's pink, so that'd be cute. You know, like you see, I'm a fan of pink. As you can see, my light effort in the back. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. That's right. But yeah, I love pickly things. I think my new favorite pickle thing is my new favorite is the sweet heat pickles. Like, I know they just started selling them in little individual packs. Like, if you go to Publix and you go to like the deli section, like they have the little individual packs. But I'm just like, you must really be wanting just a straight snack and that's it if you get that, because of the fact that they have it in the bottle, like the glass jar. They have it in the jar for like, you can get way more for almost the same price. And I'm just like, huh? Why would you buy this little like packet with like 7 pieces of pickle chopped up? Like what? Mm-mm. Thank you, Kevin. How are you? Kevin's right. It's definitely going to be a good day. Mm. And get a little bit of this onion, a little bit of rice. Mm-hmm. A little bit of chicken. Mm. Mm. You know you want some of that. You know that thing look good. What? Thank you. Mm. So, I am getting full. Can't really fit much more in. I've devoured as much as I can. And it really looks like I haven't eaten anything. That's so funny. Like if you look at this plate, you'd be like, wow, she didn't really eat much. But it was a lot of chicken on that bone. Like, that was a big old thigh. And then I put some more rice. And I actually put a whole lot of onions on here. And then this sorrel, this bissap, this took up a lot of room because I've been guzzling this the whole time. But my day is going well. It's going very well. Thank you for asking. I'm having one of my favorite meals because I know somebody asked me yesterday, what's my favorite food? And that's an extremely difficult question to ask a foodie. This foodie, maybe not other ones, because it's like, what? But West African food is really good. I also really like Szechuan, Thai, and Japanese. Um, yeah, those are my favorites. Even though, you know, soul food is near and dear to my heart. So it's almost like mentioning that is just kind of like unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, duh, soul food. You know, I grew up on it. Most of my family grew up on it. My friends grew up on it, you know, so it's just a given. But yeah, today is Yassa chicken from a Senegalese restaurant that I had Uber Eats to meet. Okay. And it's chicken with caramelized onions. It's very well marinated, very well seasoned, real good. And I recommend that you guys try it. So if you decide to give it a try, please come back and let me know. Like, drop down in my comments and be like, hey Ash, thanks for inspiring me to try Senegalese chicken yassa. It was delicious. Love you lots. Bye. Because I love inspiring what people eat. I don't know. I think I just love inspiring people in general, but that part right there is just does something to me. I'll be like, but anyways, did you have lunch already, Alvin? Yum. So good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, I guess I'll go now. You guys were awful quiet today. Why were you so quiet and you didn't want to talk to me today? Don't be shy. It's okay though. Like I said, sometimes I go to streams and I really don't say much either. I just come and just enjoy the entertainment. And I hope you were entertained. Are you not entertained? Hope so. If not, come back next time and see if I can get you to talk to me. But anyways, have a beautiful rest of the day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms in here. You know, shout out to everybody who's missing their mother, who's unable to spend Mother's Day with them. For everyone who is spending Mother's Day with their mothers or the mother of their children or some female friends of yours, aunties, you know, cousin, just showing love to moms. Like, shout out to you. I hope you have an amazing day today. And I appreciate you. And I will see you guys next time on lunch date with me, brunch date with me, dinner date with me, snack with me. One of those. I'll see you. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.